Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Songus Center for the big one, Division 3 North Championship Final. St. Mary's will be playing Amesbury for the second time. St. Mary's is the visitors. They're number 4, Amesbury number 2, based on records. St. Mary's 16-6, Amesbury 18-4. These two teams played each other in the Spartan Classic, and St. Mary's kind of walloped them. They blew them out of the gym at St. Mary's, but there was a little story background for that game. Amesbury had a football player who died in a snowmobile accident just prior to the game, and it certainly affected them deeply, I would imagine. So people are kind of throwing that game out the window. Fall away, hangs, doesn't go. It laid on the rim and fell off. Hershey Queeley's is 3. It goes out off Amesbury. Olivia Matella is 4. Nicolette Dietrier is 12. Pamela Gonzalez is 13. And Janice Avellino is 24. So St. Mary's an opportunity to get on the board first. Gonzalez to the basket, gets hit, she'll go to the line. Well, St. Mary's a chance to get on the board first. Amesbury from the Cape Ann League. As Gonzalez gets St. Mary's on the board, St. Mary's from the Catholic Central League. Amesbury beat Bedford, the number 10 team, and Linfield, the number 6 team, as they go deep down court. Stolen away by Queeley's. And she double dribbled. It bobbled, she caught it in her body and then dribbled again. One is McKenna Hallinan, 11 is Avery Hallinan, and they're twins. And they're only freshmen. Up and good by Flannery O'Connor. Amesbury is a little bit bigger than St. Mary's. That's a tough pass over that defense. Shot no good. Avellino forced her to alter the shot. And they try to go deep again. A tough pass. And I'm not sure that's the kind of shot you want him to take. Queeley's can't hit it. Another tough shot. Threw it over the backboard, both teams. Dietrier goes to the basket and gets hit. Maybe a few butterflies here. Amesbury, 1 is McKenna Hallinan. 11 is Avery Hallinan, the twins. 2 is Sierra Sullivan. 12 is Flannery O'Connor. 21 is Allie Napoli. Free throw by Dietrier. Misses the second one. Knocked out by St. Mary's. So St. Mary's leads at 3-2, but they haven't got a basket yet. 3 free throws. St. Mary's goes full court pressure. It's a touchdown pass. They had 2-on-1. That's a tough shot. You're not going to make many of those. They let it go. Both teams throwing the ball away. Boy, they badly missed that layup going to the basket. Wheeler's outside. Metella loses it and then commits a foul. This is not A-plus basketball so far by either team.
Spartans foul, number 4, Olivia Metella, her first personal foul, first of the team, Indians possession.
Amesbury saved it. They lost it out of bounds. Amesbury goes to a three-quarter court trap. 1-3-1. Three-point basket by Metella. So the first basket is a 3. And St. Mary's leads it 6-2. Another wild shot off Amesbury. Running left-handed hook. Inside, blocked nicely by Napoli. Nice pass from Quiles to Avellino, but she couldn't get the shot off, got blocked. The winner of this will go to the Garden to play for the Eastern Mass Championship. Quiles couldn't handle it, goes out of bounds. Both teams having a hard time handling the basketball. Amesbury's helped St. Mary's out by taking some really tough shots. We're going to reach and foul against St. Mary's.
St. Mary's foul number 13, Kelly Gonzalez. Her first, team second.
Quiles comes out. Gabby Torres is in the ball game. Stripped away, lost, and out off Amesbury.
Spartans ball.
They doubled up. She went to the floor, lost it, and went out of bounds.
Number 25, Kaylee Cloutier checks in to the Amesbury lineup, replacing
Kaylee Cloutier in the game for Amesbury. And St. Mary's throws it away. Boy, we played almost half a period. We've had 8 points scored, 2 baskets. 6 by St. Mary's, 2 by Amesbury. And they'll clear out and let Napoli bring it up against Gonzalez. Shot clock winding down. 3-point basket by McKenna Hallinan. Off the rim, no good. Dietrich comes away with the rebound. Gets it to Avellino. Can't hit the shot. Avellino tipped it away. Metella saved it, but right to Napoli. Hustling back as Torres to pick off the pass. And Gonzalez made a nice play. Just catching the basketball was a nice play. Then laying it in, completing the play was even better. Off the pass from Torres. Shot, no good. Napoli with the rebound. Put back, no good. Dietrich comes away with it. Stripped away by Napoli, another turnover. Blocked nicely. Out in front. Martella lays it in. Yeah, we got a timeout called by Amesbury. Amesbury hurt themselves taking some very questionable shots. St. Mary's is double up. It's 10-5. Amesbury had a note coming in what they were up against. I mentioned they played St. Mary's in the Spartan Classic at St. Mary's. Was virtually the last regular season game of this season. And they were with heavy heads and heavy hearts, losing a classmate, a friend, the football player that was killed. And it was tough for them to play that game, especially some of them were exceptionally close to the young man. And they weren't close. They only scored 36 points in the game. Right now, they only have 2 baskets, and we played 5.5 minutes. St. Mary's again with that full court pressure. And they'll clear out and let Napoli bring it up. Now, she almost threw it away. Napoli back outside. Another tough shot falling away. Dietrich with the rebound. Tough shot by Dietrich too. It was going to be a running right-hand hook almost under the basket, but she got hit. The foul will be on O'Connor.
First personal foul, third of the team. Number 12, Nicolette Dietrich at the line, shooting 2 shots.
Dietrich back of the line. She's 1 for 2. Now she's 2 for 3.
Number 15, Mary Bullish checks into the Indians lineup, replacing Ciara Sullivan.
Two for 2. St. Mary's at 7 ahead. They've outshot Amesbury 5-0 from the free throw line. Threw it over the backboard. St. Mary's called a timeout. They had the basketball. Great hustle by Matella going to the floor, sliding, getting it. And before it went out, they called a timeout. The referee just said, Greg Dawless, get back to the bench. He was way out, almost a half court. So 12-5, St. Mary's, 1:33 left in the period. Gonzalez has 4, Dietrich has 3, Matella has 5. 3 different scorers. O'Connor got the first basket for Amesbury, then McKenna ended a little bit of a drought with a 3. And that's where we are, 12-5. With 1:33 left in this first period. We thought we'd be doing the St. Mary's boys right after this, but unfortunately they got nipped by Drake, who will be playing next. St. Mary's had a great year, but came up short at Wakefield against Drake. Otherwise, it would have been back-to-back St. Mary's games here. They pick up man-to-man full court. Deitria brings it up. Down the lane, shot. Avellino with the rebound. The putback doesn't go. Bullish with the rebound. Long three-point shot, doesn't hit anything. Martella comes away with the rebound. Gonzalez off the glass, bounced down and came back out again. Napoli on the fly, gets shut off. Nice little spin move, she missed a layup. And then missed it again. She made a great move to get loose. Little stop, stutter step. Gonzalez gets hit going to the basket.
Amesbury foul number 11. Avery Hallinan, her second personal foul, fourth on the team. Number 13, Pamela Gonzalez, the line.
Gonzalez will get 2. Six free throws made by St. Mary's. Amesbury hasn't made any.
Catherine LaForte checks into the Indians lineup, replacing Avery Hallinan.
She makes them both. That's a 9-point lead for the Lady Spartans. From dead in the corner, in and out. Knocked loose, Gonzalez comes away with it. Torres from dead in the corner, hits a 3.
Points for Gabriela Torres.
St. Mary's by double digits. They're going to get Torres reaching in. She knocked it away, looked like a steal. But they're going to call Torres for the foul.
Foul on number 22, Gabriela Torres, her first personal foul.
5 seconds left in the period, a big one for St. Mary's. They had to fire it up. Buzzer goes off. St. Mary's holds Amesbury to 5 points, 2 baskets in the first period. And St. Mary's jumps out to a 12-point lead. At the end of 1, it's St. Mary's 17, Amesbury 5. 17-5 St. Mary's as we start the second period. St. Mary's will have the basketball.
St. Mary's will have the ball open up the second quarter.
Cape Ann against Catholic Central here in the division final. Fall away by Avellino. Another tough shot got blocked by O'Connor. Shot up and good by O'Connor. And now St. Mary's stepped inbounds and turned the ball over.
Throwing violation, Indians ball.
Another tough shot. Looked like it went halfway down, came back out again. The fall away. Another tough shot by Deitria. Wasn't going to the basket, going away from the basket. Swatted away by Metella, but they get her for a foul. They went over the top to LaForte for an easy layup. Metella swatted away, but they get her for the foul. And the team fouls are even up at 4 apiece. Amesbury gets the first 3 points in the period. Make it 4. Inside, Avellino gets it to go. Nice pass from Gonzalez. And the lead is back to double digits. 10-point lead. Another tough shot by O'Connor. Gets her own rebound and throws it in. Offensive foul against St. Mary's, setting a pick.
St. Mary's foul number 24, Janice Avellino.
She set the pick, but she moved.
Possession.
Alyssa Grossi coming in for Avellino.
St. Mary's lineup, replacing Janice Avellino.
This is a fairly young Amesbury team. They only have a couple of seniors. Over the top, stolen away by Gonzalez. Down court, Deitria had a shot blocked again. Another nice play by O'Connor. Almost traveled. O'Connor lost it off her foot. She said she got fouled, but she's not getting it.
Number 3, Jessie Police checks into the St. Mary's lineup, along with number 11, Ashley Sullivan. Number 25, Kaylee Cloutier checks in.
Greeley's is back in, along with Ashley Sullivan's in for the first time. Shot, no good. Tipped. Knocked out by St. Mary's. LaFord threw it in. They let her go coast to coast. And the lead is down to 6. Wheelie shot, no good. They forced Napoli to the corner, and they let her go by herself, and she throws in a 3. And a double-digit lead is now 3. The lead was 12 at the end of the period. An 11-2 run. By Amesbury. That time it was just Napoli, who wasn't taking that many shots, brought the ball up. They forced her deep in the corner, but then they left her by herself, and she said, if you're going to leave me, I'll throw in a 3. So Ole Miss the momentum has changed sides for a few minutes here in this second period. St. Mary's has 1 basket, and we played almost half the period. Amesbury jacks it up and goes full court pressure. Wheelies brings it up. inside. Gonzalez goes to the basket, blocked and taken away. Napoli with a great play. Basket goes and she gets fouled. 5 in a row by Napoli. And she has a chance to tie it up.
St. Mary's foul, number 11, Ashley Sullivan, her first personal foul.
St. Mary's will make wholesale substitutions.
Basket by 21, Allison Napoli. She's at the line for Amesbury shooting 1 shot.
Missed the shot, Avellino with the rebound. Almost stolen away by Napoli. Almost stolen away again. Titria with an impossible shot. Nice fake. Laporte has got 6 in the period, and all of a sudden it's Amesbury by 1. Shot blocked by Laporte. What a job she's done coming off the bench. Steps called. 3 minutes left in the half. St. Mary's has 1 basket in this second period with 3 minutes left. That 12-point lead is gone away. A 15-2 run. Give and go, Gonzalez ends that little bit of a drought, a long drought actually.
Gonzalez.
Napoli has been a force. She scored 5 in a row to give them the lead. The running shot, no good. Avellino almost. Torres wasn't ready for the pass. 3-point basket by Metella. Her second trifecta. St. Mary's back up by 4. McKenna Hallinden did a good job there. Her shot got blocked. It was going out. She knocked it off St. Mary's.
Flannery O'Connor into the Indians lineup.
Running hook by O'Connor. She's got 6 in the period. Gonzalez 3, bounces off the rim and goes. She got the good hop. She's got 11. O'Connor will draw the foul. O'Connor just goes to the basket. Give me the ball and get out of my way.
Number 24, Denise Avellino, her second personal foul, 7th on the team.
O'Connor is one of only 3 seniors on this Amesbury team.
Shooting the second of 2 shots.
Misses the second one. A minute and a half and counting left in this first half. Inside, Avellino gets hit. Gonzalez and Avellino playing a little 2-on-5 going against Amesbury. Passing back and forth. O'Connor picked up her second.
24, Denise Avellino at the line. The Spartans shooting 2 shots.
Avellino makes the first. St. Mary's winning this game right now from the foul line. (29-23) St. Mary's as Napoli brings it up. Napoli shot, misses. Dietrich comes away with it. Torres can't hit it.
1 minute, less than a minute remaining in the quarter.
Down court to Napoli. Stripped away, but she saved it. Now it's taken away by Gonzalez and Avellino combined. The kick out. Metalla couldn't get the shot off. From the free throw line, too strong. Shot clock is off. Stolen away. Torres took it away. Back to easy layup to Gonzalez. Nice job by Torres. And the league is back up to 8.
From Gabriela Torres.
And they get a delay of game against St. Mary's. They knocked the ball away. 7.6 seconds left. Well, St. Mary's battles back. It was 20-19.
Ashley Sullivan checks into the St. Mary's.
Sullivan's coming in and taking Metella out, who's got a couple of fouls. 7 seconds left. Happily walking it up like she's got all day. From long range, misses the shot.
That is the first half of play.
So St. Mary's saw the 12-point lead get wiped out. Saw Amesbury take a 1-point lead at 20-19. St. Mary's goes on a 12-4 lead. And they put the lead back up to 8 at the end of the first half. It's St. Mary's 31, Amesbury 23. We're just about set to start the second half, and I've got a special guest next to me who is Gary Schumann, the outstanding sports writer for the North Shore Journal, and he even gave my granddaughter a job, so I have to be very nice to him. But he does a great job. You read about his stuff all the time. He's a one-man band. He's all over the state covering all the sports. Does a great job for the kids, and he's here. Gary, what were your thoughts about the first half?
Well, John, St. Mary's has come out. They're playing very well under head coach Jeff Newhall. We know what a great coach he is. But, John, I have to interrupt this for a special greeting for the legendary John Hoffman. Today is his 80th birthday. He's a true legend in the city of Lynn as a broadcaster, as a gentleman, as a St. Mary's alumnus. John, on behalf of everyone in the city of Lynn, players, coaches, athletes, student athletes, principals, administrators, it's an honor to wish you a happy and healthy 80th birthday and many, many more happy birthdays to one of Lynn's true all-time greats. Thank you for having me on your broadcast.
Gary, I appreciate it. You did that just like I wrote it. Gary Schumann. Trying to embarrass me, and he did. We're underway. They go inside. Another very tough shot. Falling away over the shoulder. Half hook shot by O'Connor. Gonzalez, Quiles, Ditria, Metella, and Avellino. Shot no good. Gonzalez with the rebound. Throws it up and in. She had 13 in the first half. Metella had 8. St. Mary's had an 8-point lead at halftime. And 6 of those 8 points came from the free throw line. They outshot Amesbury 9-3 from the free throw line. Gonzalez in the lane, and she was looking to give it to Avellino underneath, and Avellino broke up top. St. Mary's got a break. It got tipped by Amesbury. I have to credit my 2 kids on the camera. Matt Chen, as Gonzalez gets a great position and lays it in. And the lead is back up to the 12 they had before, when Amesbury went on a big 15-2 run and took a 1-point lead. That's another tough shot by O'Connor. That threw that one over her shoulder. She got stopped going to the basket and just threw it over her shoulder. They're posting Gonzalez inside. Almost stolen away. Offensive foul against Quealy's. She almost lost it. Got it back and then tried to go to the basket with the shot clock winding down. And she's going to be replaced. She's only an 8th grader. She's learning. She's had some great moments this year for St. Mary's. And Jeff Newhall comes over and talks to her right away to make sure. She knows he's got great confidence in her. And 2 of the coaches are surrounding her on the bench talking to her. There's another tough shot. Knocked out by Amesbury. O'Connor has taken some very tough shots. Three-point basket by Matella. Her third. A 7-0 run. And Amesbury throws it away. Yeah, we got a timeout called by Amesbury. So a game of runs. St. Mary's got out quickly, 17-5 at the end of the first period. Amesbury went on a 15-2 run to take their first lead and only lead so far at 20-19. St. Mary's ended the half on a 12-3 run to get the lead back up to 8, 31-23. And now the biggest lead of the game, it's 15, as St. Mary's has jumped out 7-0.
The emotion, excitement, drama of high school athletics.
As the wheels are turning on both sides. Coach Greg Dawlis talking to the Amesbury Indians. Jeff Newhall talking to the St. Mary Spartans.
And athletic excellence. Please continue support of young student athletes throughout the year.
Inside, Avellino knocked away from behind nicely by Claudia. Inside, O'Connor got loose for the easy layup. She's got 11. She got 7 in the second period when they made that run. But she's taken some very strange shots. Gabby Torres' shot got blocked. Stolen away by Gonzalez. Restolen by Napoli. Missed a shot. Got it back to O'Connor, who lays it in.
Larry O'Connor
4 in a row, gets the lead down to 11. 4 in a row by O'Connor. Inside, Napoli got a piece of it. Gonzalez had a step, but the pass just a little bit behind her. Napoli was able to get a hand on it and knock it away. Torres throws in a 3. Her second trifecta. Almost thrown away by Matella.
Number 15, Mary Mullis checks back into the Amesbury lineup, replacing Kaylee Cloutier.
Referee doing some housework, drying off the basketball. It went in, it went up on the scorer's table, knocked over some of the drinks that the people were having, and the ball got wet. Stolen away from behind by Deitria. They're getting together on the call. Deidre got knocked down. She's slow getting up. They call it a jump ball. Deidre is limping on that left foot. She went down hard. She's going to come out. And O'Connor, a nice gesture by O'Connor, helping Deidre off the court. Nice job by Flannery O'Connor, helping Deidre off the court.
Checks back into the St. Mary's lineup.
I think one of the officials was going to call a foul. Gonzalez to Avellino for the easy layup. So a little momentum with those 4 points by Flannery O'Connor. Another running shot. She made that one. And now Torres gets knocked down. And she's not getting up. She's sliding off the floor. She hurt her ankle. This is like a MASH unit now. They were working on Deitri at one end. Now they have to work on Torres at the other end. She got grabbed, and that sudden stop, I think, hope she didn't twist her ankle badly. But she's down in a heap. 3:15 left in this third period. She's getting up. But they're helping her out. They're carrying her off.
Number 11, Ashley Sullivan returns to the St. Mary's lineup, replacing Gabriela Torres.
So Torres and Deitri are down at the end of the bench, being worked on with their ankles. Ashley Sullivan out there now. That would be huge if they can't continue. Never mind this game. If they can't continue, if St. Mary's wins and goes to the Garden, they need both of those if they want to have any kind of a shot. So right now, the emphasis on Torres and Deitri getting well on the sideline. It's kind of taking away the momentum of the basketball game. Shot, no good. Tipped up. Queeley's winds up with it. Gonzalez got it, give it back to Queeley as she brings it up. Tipped away, and we got a foul against Amesbury reaching in.
Amesbury foul number 21, Allison Napoli, her first personal foul, first on the team this half, St. Mary's possession. Number 13, Catherine Lafort checks back into the Indians lineup, replacing Sierra Sullivan.
Tough pass by Sullivan, couldn't get it by. She had to throw it through a play to get it there. Here comes O'Connor. Another tough shot, knocked out by St. Mary's. Flannery O'Connor has not seen a shot she hasn't liked. Off the rim, no good. Fall away by O'Connor, no good. She's made a few, but she's missed a bundle. Gonzalez, they're going to call her for steps. Made a great play. She drew the defense, gave it to Avellino for the easy layup, but took an extra step doing it. Two minutes and counting left in this third period. He almost threw it away. Off the rim and hung and fell out. Bullish did everything right, but couldn't get it to go. Matella had her pass blocked. Shot clock winding down. Off, Queeley's hit the three, but it won't count. They got Avellino moving pick.
St. Mary's foul, number 24, Janice Avellino, her third personal foul, second on the team. Indians possession. Number 11, Avery Hallinan checks in for the Amesbury lineup, replacing Flannery O'Connor.
43-29, St. Mary's. Steps called. Gonzalez did a nice job. Stepped in front when they were going to try and make the pass, and that forced him to take an extra step. Alyssa Grossi is coming back, and Van Nguyen will come in for the first time.
Van Nguyen and number 15, Alyssa Grossi check in to the St. Mary's lineup.
Nguyen dribbling behind her back. You don't want to do that. Shot went off the rim, no good. Stolen away by Nguyen. Nice pass from Nguyen to Gonzalez. She got hit going to the basket. Good job. Coming off the bench, contributing right away.
Indians foul on number 11, Avery Hallinan, her third personal foul, second on the team. Number
Gonzalez
13,
at the line.
Gonzalez at the line, shooting 2 shots.
Around the rim and out. She makes one.
Number 2, Sierra Sullivan checks back into the Amesbury lineup, replacing Avery Hallinan.
Amesbury has 6 points in the period, all 6 by O'Connor. Stolen away by Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets it back. Matella takes the second shot. Off the rim, no good. Gonzalez with the rebound. Grossi's shot got fouled. Napoli Missed the shot, a little too much spin on it. Did a little behind the back to get away from the defense. She's played very, very well.
St. Mary's foul number 5, Van Nguyen, her first personal foul, third of the team.
Napoli will get 2 at the line.
After the Indians shooting 2 shots. Number 14.
I'm sure Greg Dawes is happy that Napoli's only a junior. She's back next year.
To the Amesbury lineup.
Missed the second one. Grossi with the rebound. Shot, no good. Napoli with it. Wide open out in front. They beat the buzzer. Sullivan threw it in. And we're right back where we were at the end of the first period. St. Mary's had a 12-point lead. They had the lead up to 17 here. But Amesbury comes back a little bit. They cut it to 12. St. Mary's 44. Amesbury 32 at the end of 3. St. Mary's has held Amesbury under double digits in 2 of the 3 periods. They had that 12-point lead. Amesbury came back, took a 1-point lead. St. Mary's upped it to 8 at the end of 1. They got it up to 17 in this third period before Amesbury cut it to 12, and that's where we are. A 12-point lead. They try to go inside. It got tipped. Gonzalez missed the shot. Gets her own rebound, pulls it outside. Missed the shot again. Avellino comes away and gets fouled. Avellino and Gonzalez doing a job off the boards.
Amesbury foul number 32, Olivia DeLon, her first personal foul, third of the team. Number 24, Janice Avellino on the line, shooting 2 shots.
Takes them both.
Timeout, Amesbury.
Amesbury will take another timeout.
As the MIAA believes that interscholastic athletics are an extension of
7:40 left to decide who will be the division champion.
Let your good sportsmanship show.
St. Mary's has a 14-point edge. A little different than the first time these 2 teams met. As we mentioned in the Spartan Classic, it was a complete blowout for St. Mary's. Now St. Mary's has to worry about Nicola Dietrier and Gabby Torres. I think Torres went back to the locker room. Dietrier is still being looked at on the bench. That would be a huge loss for St. Mary's if they move on. St. Mary's looking for their 17th win. Amesbury looking for their 19th win. But Amesbury's going to have a very big 4th period. Off the rim, no good. Gonzalez gets hit. She'll go to the free throw line. They doubled up on her. They haven't Avellino come out to the foul line to go inside to Gonzalez because she's got an edge. They doubled up, but they squashed her when she tried to get the shot off, so she goes to the line for 2. Makes them both. She's got 20. They've outscored Amesbury from the free throw line 14-4. Three-point basket by Napoli. Her second. She just calmly stepped back and said, I'll throw it in. Got nothing but net. Off the rim, no good. Avellino with the rebound. Nice bounce pass. Avellino gets hit again. Great pass by Queelys. Took it strong to the basket, drew the defense. Nice little bounce pass. Avellino back at the free throw line. Avellino. She's got 9, 5 of them from the free throw line. Make it 10.
Timeout, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's will take a timeout. St. Mary's has a 15-point lead. They've outscored Amesbury 16-4. So 12 of those 15 points, the difference coming from the free throw line. Avellino was made 6. Gonzalez has made 7 of those free throws. The other 3 were by Deitria. And again, the little cloud hanging over this game when St. Mary's leading by 15 is the injuries to Torres and Deitria. Deitria is sitting on the bench with her foot up, iced, her ankle, I guess, iced up. Torres has gone to the locker room. Deitria was kind of helped off. Torres was carried off. So, more important than the game are those 2 young ladies being okay. 6:19 left to decide who goes to the Garden and takes on the South winner in the Eastern Mass Championship. As we mentioned, St. Mary's trying to make it 2-0 against. There's that running shot by O'Connor. She'll go to the line for 2. St. Mary's trying to make it 2 in a row over the Indians of Amesbury.
Number 12, Flannery O'Connor, shooting the second of 2 shots for the Indians.
She's got 16. Missed the second one. Nguyen throws in a 3. She's come on and played very well when she's needed. That pass almost picked off. That hit nothing. That was a very quick 3 by Sullivan. It was an air ball. They almost gave it away. Allen almost picked off that pass. Bounce pass to Gonzalez. Too much mustard on the pass, looking for Avellino.
Number 15, Alyssa Rossi checks in to the St. Mary's line.
Rossi is back in for St. Mary's.
Number 15, Gary Bullis checks back in for Amesbury.
St. Mary's has matched their biggest lead of 17. Queelys comes away with the rebound. Gonzalez missed the easy one. Gets her own rebound. Wheely's almost lost it. It got tipped in the backcourt. Goes and gets it. Touchdown pass looking for Nguyen. Somehow she completed it. And Matella throws in a three. Boy, when things are going good, things are going good. St. Mary's putting this one away. They're up 20. I don't know how that pass was even complete to Nguyen. And it winds up with Matella getting a three. O'Connor gets loose for a basket. Queelys, that went down and come back out again. Great drive. Couldn't get it to go. Here comes O'Connor. Napoli with another three. Her third trifecta. And we got a foul against Amesbury. Just past the halfway mark of this fourth period. St. Mary's will be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
St. Mary's lineup, number 31, Gabriella Redford checks into the Amesbury lineup, replacing Catherine LaFord.
Nguyen loves to dribble the basketball. It went out. It went out off Amesbury.
Indians ball.
It went out off Amesbury. It went out off Napoli. The official missed it. The official missed it. Napoli was down and went off her hand. And they wind up with a three. It was 17, now it's 12. Nguyen, a little too much dribbling. Amesbury wants a jump ball. The officials are discussing it. Nguyen lost it 3 or 4 times, trying to go behind her back. Two officials now over, explaining it to Greg Dawlis. He's not happy. You can almost tell by his body movement. He's not happy with what they're going to call. But Nguyen doing a little too much one-on-one dribbling.
For the ceremonial post-game handshake, and please remain in your seats for a brief trophy presentation.
She's done a nice job filling in
for your cooperation.
For Deetria and Gabby Torres, who went out. And again, we hope they're going to be okay.
Fans, as always, good sportsmanship is defined by the MIAA.
St. Mary's called a timeout. 3:11 left. St. Mary's by 12. They were up 20.
Ensure good sportsmanship by your participation here today.
8 in a row by Amesbury. They led one time, 20-19. Other than that, it's been all St. Mary's. Leading by 12 at the end of one. After Amesbury took the lead, St. Mary's got it up to 8 at halftime. They got it back to 12 at the end of 3. They got it up to 20.
St. Mary's ball.
And they throw it away again. Off the rim, no good. And we got a foul underneath. St. Mary's threw it away, trying to get it inbounds.
Third personal foul, fifth on the team. Number 31, Gabriella Redford in the line for the Indians, shooting 2 shots.
Gabrielle Redford gets on the board. Makes them both. Traveling call against Gonzalez. All of a sudden, that 20-point lead is 10. Blocked and knocked out by Nguyen.
Indians ball.
Tip, but right to Amesbury there, and stepping out of bounds. Catching the pass was Bullis, but she was standing out of bounds when she caught it. Two and a half left. St. Mary's by 10. They haven't scored in a while. Shot no good. Napoli with the basketball. Shot no good. Amesbury just touched it right in front of the official. The ball bounced, Amesbury reached out, touched it, and went off the Amesbury girl, and they gave it to Amesbury. He was standing right there. I don't know how you can miss that. Amesbury called a timeout. I don't know how you could have missed that.
Timeout, Indians.
He could have reached out and touched the ball. That's how close the official was to the play. And the Amesbury girl knocked it out. And they gave it to Amesbury. 2 ticks under 2 minutes left.
Our next game number 2, will commence at 12:15. And will feature the Division 3 North.
St. Mary's trying to hold on. They got 2 of their players
Right here at 12.
knocked out of the game with ankle injuries. They're going with Nguyen, a sophomore, and Queeley's an 8th grader in the backcourt. This is probably the longest stretch that Van Nguyen has played this year. Amesbury trying to get it under double digits. Wide open for the layup. Avery Hallinan. And the lead is 8. And it's stolen away again. Gonzalez comes out of the pack, ahead to Queeley's. Can't hit the shot. No good. We get a jump ball.
Jump ball. Indians possession.
Amesbury has it. St. Mary's trying to hold on.
Number 11, Ashley Sullivan, checks into the St. Mary's lineup, replacing Yossi Pauline.
Bad pass was too easy for Gonzalez. Nice feed, Avellino.
Gianni Salino.
Back up to 10, that's going to do it. St. Mary's is going to hold on and get the win.
1 minute remaining in the quarter.
A wild shot goes to the floor. We're going to pile up. It'll be St. Mary's basketball. 49 seconds left.
Number 12, Flannery O'Connor checks back into the Indians lineup. Royal Lacey and Avery Hallinan.
So St. Mary's is going to move on to the Garden, and more than likely, I don't know the result, but they could possibly be playing another Catholic Central League team, Archbishop Williams. St. Mary's will just look to shorten the game up. And we get a foul against Amesbury. So Amesbury gave them a run. They didn't quit. They were down.
Indians foul number 15, Mary Hillis, her first.
A 12-2 run.
Team seventh.
Knocked that 20-point lead down to 10, but they're just going to run out of time because there's only 30 seconds left. So Amesbury is going to finish up a great season at 19-4.
Number 1, Helen Allen, and number 13, Catherine LaPorte, second in the Indians lineup.
They had their seniors on the floor. They're taking their seniors out.
And Haley Cloutier. Number 4, Olivia Mattel on the line, shooting the second of the 101.
Made one. The shot off the rim, no good. Avellino with the rebound. The shot clock is off. St. Mary's just has to hold on to the basketball and run the clock out. Nguyen will hold on. That's going to do it. St. Mary's can celebrate.
Final score, St. Mary's Spartans 59.
They win it by 11. Amesbury gave them a run. Amesbury didn't quit. They kept fighting. They kept coming back. A lot different than the first game at the Spartan Classic when it was a blowout. Amesbury came to play, especially Flannery O'Connor. St. Mary's jumped out to a 12-point lead at the end of one.
Administrators, please report coach side immediately, please.
Amesbury went on a 15-2 run in the second period to grab their only lead of the ballgame at 20-19. St. Mary's finished up the half 12-3 to open up an 8-point lead. (12-4) in the fourth period. Pushed it to 20. 56-36. Amesbury went on a 12-2 run to cut it to 10, 58-48. And then Metalla hit the free throw to make it 11. And that was the difference in the game as St. Mary's wins it by 11. We'll have presentations at half court. Deetria and Torres has gone to the locker room. Deetria is being carried around by her teammates. Amesbury, a great year. They go out, captains, coach, get their Division III North runner-up. A great year by Amesbury, 19-4. St. Mary's with their captains. After the pictures are taken. The championship trophy. Jeff Newhall and captains will go to midcourt and get the presentation for the Division III North Championship Award. St. Mary's seniors going out. getting the hardware, another plaque for the trophy case back at St. Mary's. For Amesbury, O'Connor had 18 points. Napoli played outstanding. She had 12. Some big rebounds. She led the charge. They're carrying Torres out. They're carrying Dietrich out. That's going to be a huge loss for St. Mary's if they're unable to play at the Garden. I think it's Wednesday, so they got a couple of days. Hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. But if it's as bad as it looks, they're going to be hard-pressed to move on from the Garden. They'll be really shortchanged team-wise. For St. Mary's, Nguyen had 3. Dietrich had 3. Torres had 6 on 2 3-point baskets. Avellino played extremely well. She had 12. Metella had 4 3-point baskets. She had 15. Gonzalez chipped in a 3. She had 20 to lead the parade for St. Mary's. As they wind up, they held on. They were up 20. Amesbury made another run, but they ran out of time. And St. Mary's wins it by 11. And they'll pick up their 17th win. They'll move on to the Garden to play the South champion in the Eastern Mass Final. I believe it's Wednesday. They don't play, it used to be Monday and Tuesday. I believe it's Tuesday and Wednesday. So they'll play Wednesday at the Garden, possibly against Archbishop Williams. But they're going to be hard-pressed if they're missing Torres and Dietrich. Our hopes and our prayers go out that both of those young ladies are all right and get well very quickly. You don't want to see anybody get hurt. So St. Mary's 59, Amesbury 48. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.